None of us want that rock to be thrown in our lake. But without it, without the rock, we wouldn't have those ripples.
The reason that I was drawn into this field more than 3 decades ago was really the opportunity to see people's lives completely transformed.
For me, the power of donation is that out of one moment of tremendous loss can come such impactful gain. The loss of one actually leads immediately to great hope and transformation for the recipient of the transplant. But it's not only how it changes and transforms their life, it's how it changes their family's life, their engagement with their grandchildren, their engagement with the people in their community.
There's nothing else like it in healthcare, where one person, one donor, one family can make a decision, yes, to give the gift of life to others. And that then decision has a ripple effect far into the future.
His name was Hosey. It was a unique name and it fit him perfectly. Because he was such a dynamic individual, and he was who he was, and he did not put on airs. He had kidney dialysis. We did not think that he was a potential donor. And when I got the call the morning that I came home from the hospital after he passed, and I thought, oh my God, this is an opportunity to honor and to help someone else in life, that his life is done, but someone else's can continue on with sight. And so we never discussed it, but I made that decision, and I think he very much would have supported it. I was very proud to tell anyone, family, friends, what I had done on his behalf, because it's something that he would have wanted to have happen. So I think getting the word out and education to other people. He's African American, so a lot of his relatives were not aware of or interested, and now it's like they know about donation and are on board. The ripple effect is it's helped me. It's helped me in the grieving process to connect and to know that his life is not over in a sense, that he lives on. And then I got involved with SightLife, and they asked me to come and speak a couple times to their staff, which was amazing. I just loved meeting the staff. They don't get to see the donor families and the recipients, and they have many calls that they place. I think it's important for me to communicate to them how gracious and how caring they were when they called. I think it puts some realness to what they're doing. I mean, seeing someone who's actually donated and how much it's helped me and how much what they do is helping others.
My son, Alex, passed away about 10 years ago, a little more than 10 years ago. And he was 19 when he passed away. He's mentally about 4. He was born with some brain damage. And I was really distraught at that point. It had been about a year after his death, and I was struggling. I couldn't work, I couldn't sleep. I mean, it was really difficult. My boss at the time says, you need to share Alex's story and with your people. And I didn't really want to. And he says, they need to see who you really are. You're not their boss. They need to see who you really are. I worked at Boeing. I was able to use the platform of Boeing to spread the word of organ donation. I spoke several times at large assemblies at Boeing about organ donation. I could see that they were intently listening, and they were looking at me in a different way. I was their friend or their neighbor. I touched people. Boy, if you can touch someone in their core emotion, their core value, then you've made an impact. The nurses, the doctors touched me. The recipients that got Alex's organ touched me. And I was able to touch Boeing. And it didn't stop there. It traveled through Boeing. They didn't all know me, but there was a connection. it's something you do to leave the world a better place than when you came. I had always been absorbed with my life, our life, but with Alex's passing and all that transpired with the organ donation, I started to realize that there's a bigger purpose for all of us. You just can't sit in your own backyard. You have to be engaged with the community. I think you should be engaged with the community and those around you in any way that you can to make life better. And I think that's important. And this whole process gave me the ability to, one, keep Alex's memory alive, and two, do good by his memory and do good by him, because he was good.